Hey y'all, what is happening? This is Jimmy G in the place to be, bringing you to another amazing episode of The Good, The Bad, The Awesome, where we unbox, give my first reaction to all things pop culture. So when I see it, you see it. So if you like to see what I see, then go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, get notified when we have new videos coming out. And if you're already doing that, thank you so very much. Well, today we are going to the Marvel Universe. In specific, we're going to take a look at the Marvel Legends figures, and we're going to look at the Legends series Deadpool Legacy Collection Wolverine. So I've been looking for the Deadpool. I was able to find the Wolverine, so I can't wait to review this. As y'all know, that's one of the hottest movies that's getting ready to come out this summer is Deadpool and Wolverine. Can't wait to see that one. But let's take a look at this figure, tell you if it's a definite buy or if you can pass it up. So let's go do it. Here it is, folks. It is Deadpool Legacy Collection Wolverine by Marvel Legends. Right here, as you know, made popular by Hugh Jackman. Wolverine, he was one of my favorite Marvel superheroes, one of the first ones I got introduced to, and then it introduced me to a world of all sorts of really good ones here, but Hugh Jackman made him very popular. Can't wait for the Deadpool Wolverine movie. That's going to be friggin' awesome. But here's the packaging. Love, again, the logo right there. There's good old Deadpool himself. Deadpool, nothing. And then this in the front. Now, I can't find the Deadpool figure yet. I found him at Target, but I know you can find Deadpool at Target. But I think people are snagging him up and maybe scalping him a little bit. But I was able to find him at FYE, but I am not paying FYE prices for Deadpool. But let's do this. Let's get this out of the box and onto my table. And here it is out of the packaging. And so far, first impressions. First of all, thank you, Hasbro, for not putting little zip ties. It was a lot easier to get out than some of the other figures that you have boxed up. So thank you so much. But so far, it looks really, really good. This is, believe it or not, my second Marvel Legends figure I own. I know, don't crucify me, don't shoot me. I'm a McFarlane collector, but I just like, I can't get into Marvel Legends. And it sucked me in with X-Men 97. So, all right, I'm in it. I may not be fully in it, but I'm in it. But here it is. Here is the beautiful figure. Some of the things you get in the package, you get an extra set of fists right there. Very, very nice. You also get this head sculpt, just the regular head sculpt, and we'll take kind of a quick look at that. Very good. They did a pretty decent job on the likeness and the look here of Hugh Jackman and Wolverine, so I don't think it's bad at all. Of course, it's always tough when you're paying the budget that you're paying for these figures to get like an exact likeness of these people, because I mean, it's kind of like you pay $24 and you get one that looks kind of like Hugh Jackman, or you pay $300 and you get one that really looks like Hugh Jackman. But this does look pretty decent, made out of plastic. You can stick that head on, and then here is the figure itself. I'm Wolverine. And you get this right here, his dog tags, Mr. James Howlett, right there. And so, yeah, that's his real name, folks. But, yep. Articulation wise, you get some really good articulation, but first let's just take a look at it. There is the front, the side, the back, the side, and the front. Really like how they made the jeans kind of like a faded. Nice little paint on the belt buckle right here, and then just a texture on his tank top. Looks really good. Claws made out of soft plastic, feels really good. It's not bent, but they do feel pretty decent on that. So from a height standpoint, now in the comic books, Wolverine is a short dude, but as you know, Hugh Jackman's not short, but this one, it stands about 6.5 inches tall, so pretty decent there. So articulation, what you get, and let me go ahead and pop the camera up a little bit, so that way we can kind of mess around with this articulation. The head, you get the swivel. You don't get a neck swivel or anything like that. Arms, you have this joint and this joint here, so you got the butterfly a little bit, and then you got this that pops up. You also have the twist right here at the bicep, and then you have 90-degree bend, right, so, and then you have this twist and that movement right there, and forward. Can you go all the way around? Absolutely. You have an ab crunch. Oh, real big ab crunch. Can you go back? Yep, go back with that ab crunch. That's really cool, especially for some really cool poses. And then do you have an ab twist? Absolutely. You can go all the way around. Can't quite Jean-Claude it. Goes to about right there, so you can kind of see just the joints there, but you can kick up. Can't quite kick back because his butt gets in the way. You have the twist right here at the thigh. You have more than a 90-degree bend right there at the knee, and then you have the twist at the ankle. No like boot that moves up, kind of like the McFarlane figures have, but very good in the articulation piece. Plastic feels good. The paint looks good. Changing out the hands, pretty simple. You just kind of pull. I like to do the twist pull, and then you just pop in the new hand you want to. So you don't have to have all claws out. You can just have one set of claws and one fist out if you want to, and then the head just pops off and you can pull. There we go. And you can take the dog tags off if you want, and then just pop that head on, and now we got serious Wolverine there. And so that's what it looks like. So let's get him compared to some other figures, shall we? So here he is compared in size to other Marvel, my only other Marvel Legend. This is the X-Men 97 Magneto, one of my favorite Magneto costumes on that. But there he is, pretty much the same height. They shouldn't be the same height, but they're the same height nonetheless. So scale-wise, he's probably going to scale well with your Marvel Legends figures. Let's bring in a McFarlane, so the 7-inch McFarlane, so we can kind of take a look, see how much bigger that is right there. I'm Batman. I'm Wolverine. I'm Batman. I'm Wolverine. So there we go. There is that one. Let's bring in a 5-inch McFarlane here. And that is Muzan Kibutsuji from Demon Slayer. If you're not watching Demon Slayer, the Hashira training arc is going on right now, which has been a pretty decent arc. It's not the most intense arc, but it's been pretty decent so far. Let's go ahead and move him out of the way. And then we got Anime Heroes, Chainsaw Man. You can kind of see from a size there. And then we won't move him out of the way. We'll kind of throw in, well, actually we will need to move him out of the way. 6-inch Black Series Balin. And then a 3.75-inch Ahsoka Tano right there. So you kind of see how all these people scale with El Wolverino Spaghettirino. There we are. There's the band. The band is all here. Wolverine's the lead singer, like Scott Strapp, with arms wide open. But anyway, let's get together for my final thoughts on Wolverine. Tell you how much I paid for him and should you get him. So back for my final thoughts on the Wolverine figure from the Deadpool Legacy Marvel Legends line. So let's bring him in. There he is. Like him with his screamy mad face. I think he looks good with that. Now, cost on this guy, Target is where I picked him up. It was $24.99 minus my 5% red card. So I was able to pick him up for a little less than that. But then tax, he had that back in, and it was more than that. So is he a good deal? That all depends on you. If you are collecting Marvel figures, I like this. I don't have a Hugh Jackman Wolverine. Matter of fact, I don't have a lot of Marvel Legends figures, so I think this is pretty decent. However, you know, I'm just curious, Hasbro, why $24.99 when like McFarlane's are like $21, $22, $20? Maybe you can kind of keep them in that line. I get it. Probably production or whatever, licensing, whatever it may be. But man, that would be awesome if you can kind of keep this in line with some of those other figures. But love the articulation. The only bit of articulation, my only biggest complaint on this figure, and it is with articulation, it's on the feet. So no bend this way, and then you don't really have a much of an ankle tilt. You have some, but not much. So I wish there was more so that you can get him into some really, really good poses with his feet and legs splayed out and things like that, without having to use a stand or anything. So, but that's just a minor quibble. I really love that it has this like that, so that way I can bend it backwards and have him flying in if I wanted to. I think that is a very, very great feature on this. So on a scale of good, bad, awesome, what do I think of this guy? On a scale of good, bad, awesome, I'd give him a pretty awesome. I mean, I'm pretty happy that I got him. If I went to have to do it again, would I get him? Probably. And I definitely want the Deadpool figure, and I can't wait till the Deadpool Wolverine figures come out, because I definitely want to get those. But if you're a fan of Hugh Jackman, get it. If you're not, if you're a fan of Wolverine, get it. If you're a fan of more cartoon accurate Wolverine, then maybe scoot on, go with X-Men 97. But again, very, very good representation, so I'm very happy with this one. So that's all I got to say about him. So thank you. Maybe consider becoming a member or giving a super thanks. But thank you again for watching this video. In the meantime, wait till I film something else, good, bad, or awesome. And in the meantime, y'all remember to stay young, have fun, and be awesome. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye now.